What happened?
What happened, everybody? Happy birthday to me. You already know. Shout out to y'all for commenting on our last post. Some of y'all agreed with Nene. Most of y'all agree with the boy. But yeah, man, keep interacting with us, man. That's what we out here for, man.
May the force be with you.
But the force is not with the subject we're going to talk about today, man, because the divorce rate is at an all-time high in the United States.
Man, everybody got stuck in the house for that year during the pandemic. So it was like, enough is enough. I'm out of here, man. That's it.
I think the reason is the access for a lot of pornography. Also, you know what I'm saying? Dudes are like, hey, man, I'd rather, hit my phone than hit my wife. I don't know, man. Maybe that's it. Everybody's forgetting about what it was in the old days and whatnot, and they're just distracted with technology.
You go on a date nowadays, and what are people mainly doing? Or when you go into like families and stuff like that, it's constantly people on their phones, cell phones, and stuff like that. So there's no one-on-one connection, no communication between the partner and the other person. Not only that, but you got to remember something. A lot of people are going into relationships without even healing. They're so concerned, worried about what the ex did. And it's like, you haven't even finished, taking care of the broken plates you had from your past relationship. You're jumping into the next relationship and you're already thinking that the next relationship is already going to fail. Close that book, open up a new chapter, and you move on. Obligations and so forth that happen, that people kind of feel like they're stuck, and you're not stuck. Just because you have a child with somebody or you guys got married, it's just the paper. But I believe it has to do with communication and lack of people just not healing.
Listen, I know the answer to this, people. When it comes to relationships and it comes to marriage, especially, too many people use physical attraction as the only means to what they would see in the partner, man. And that's the dumbest shit ever. Now, don't get it twisted. If you're just trying to smash somebody, okay, man, find a sexy one, smash, move on to the next one, okay. But we're talking about relationships, someone you want to spend your life with, someone that, a partner. Out of all the attractions, out of all the things that attract you to somebody, you're using the thing that goes away the fastest. Physical attraction. Within 2 weeks, they can gain 10 pounds. They'll look different. They won't wear makeup. They look different. For the man, he won't go to the gym. He'll look different. 5 years from now, they'll look different. So you get caught in this situation where you're like, oh man, I'm gonna holler. She looks cute, man. She's sexy. I'm gonna make her my old lady. Realize she's dumb as fuck. She don't believe in any of your goals. She really don't want you because you're not established yet. And same thing for the females. They're looking at you. Oh man, you might be handsome. Okay, a lot of girls want you. I want you. Okay. Then this boy dumb as shit. He's lazy. He ain't got no drive. You going to work 2 jobs to pay for the apartment because he wants to be whatever. Look at you. Now you're fucked. Now you're 2 years, 3 years into a relationship, a dead-end relationship, all because you thought that she looked pretty, or all because you thought he looked handsome. Listen, do yourself a favor, man. Be with the person that makes you the best version of you.
But it starts with physical attraction, to be precise, if you think about it.
Starts with an attraction, period.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I got a theory. No one in the history of the world has looked across the street and said, hey, that looks like an awesome friend. You're attracted to somebody, whether it be physically, an emotional connection, whether you think they're funny, whether you think they're a good person, but you're attracted to them. And that attraction can lead into something more. That attraction makes them look pretty, makes them look handsome. The physical attraction is going to leave momentarily, man. It's like buying a car, man. As soon as you get off the lot, man, that shit appreciates in value, man.
Loyalty is at an all-time low, I feel, in the United States of America, in the Western world in general. We've all been trained the last 40 years or so that we're all the star of the show. And we know that everybody on a show can't be the star. There's stars, there's co-stars, but we've gotten into a culture of everything is me first. And you can't make a relationship work if it's always me, my needs first. You gotta, like Nene said, you gotta communicate. You gotta be a team. I think there's way too much self-centeredness in America today. We gotta chill out, bro. We're leading the world in divorce rate. We're at 50%. What the hell? That means half of marriages are ending in divorce. That is way too much.
Get this: 50% first-time marriages, 60% second-time marriages, 70% and higher third-time marrying. You're not getting it right. You're not figuring it out. You're doing worse for yourself. You're looking for things in a life partner that you're looking for in a sexual partner, man.
Yeah.
Relationship therapy with my class, bro. That's awesome, bro.
I'm trying to tell them I'm giving them free game. Start charging them for this shit.
It's all about compromise too.
I think what happens is it takes time to get to know someone, but as much as you think time is it's not that. It's just you could be with someone for 20 years, you could be someone with 30 years, and you could never really know that person because eventually you outgrow someone. So yes, the divorce rates are probably super high. And like you said, the first time, the second time, the third time is even higher. Back to what I said, you're thinking about your prior relationship. You're comparing that, especially when you move on to another relationship and there's something that someone taught you from the last one. You compare here and you try to find someone very similar to that person. And you can't do that because not everyone's going to be the same. Not everyone has the same love language, to be precise, when it comes to that. But what does Louis think about this?
Well, I think that, the people that cannot compromise in a relationship will have the hardest time. How you live your life as a single person, then you meet somebody and you have to, establish some kind of change. Change for everything is scary. Not going out with the boys, or in the case of a girl, not having the freedom, having to share your time. That is very important. Communication is super important. I believe that also, the way a person looks, she's sexy or not. These are preferences. You prefer. Many people go by, hey, I like Latin women, I like Asian women, blah blah blah. So the physical aspect is also important.
It almost has to become a business relationship and a business transaction. It's like say we're starting a company. Say we're, I don't know, a donut company. I love donuts. Who doesn't like donuts, right? Now we have to have a business plan. We got to see who's handling the marketing, who's handling the finances, who's hiring the employees, who's getting the food for, who's getting the dough for the donuts lined up. It's not sexy, but you gotta almost have a business relationship.
Yeah,
and one person can't be the Hulk and lift the whole team on their back. It has to be a team, a group effort.
You can't continuously try to build something when it's only one person maneuvering the whole thing on their own. Eventually it gets tiring, it gets exhausting, it gets draining. You don't want to continue to pursue something that you're constantly only pursuing. It's like you chasing how Tom and Jerry.
If you cannot accept yourself, you cannot accept another person, no matter what.
I believe you do have to have a common ground as well. So, for example, if somebody doesn't agree with something that you like, let's say two people are together and they have a disagreement. So sometimes you guys are not going to agree on everything that you want to do and so forth. So it's going to be agree to disagree, but you got to hear each other's point of view on things, because my point of view might not be the same point of view as Mr. Messiah. Clearly, me and Mr. Messiah, we go back and forth with our opinions on this.
Oh, yeah, of course. As far as the vetting process, man, I mean, it's quite simple. This is not in Afghanistan, man. You're not meeting your partner and that same day, the dad says, okay, and then by 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you're getting married. I mean, obviously, you're attracted enough to the person that you said that you rolled up on them. You hollered at them, they gave you the number, but it's not going to take you long before you realize, man, we're only having fun, man. The only reason why I'm here is because I think you're sexy, man. I really don't think you're the right person for me. It's not going to take you long. If you're in a relationship 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years and you're just now realizing this, you got to be the dumbest motherfucker alive, man. You're going to take half your shit because that's how dumb you are. Because a lot of people get in relationships also because, I mean, at the effect, they're lonely.
Last year, I had a relationship, true story. I had a relationship. This girl was using my credit cards behind my back, and I was a gentleman about it. I told her, let me tell you something, you low-life, lying, flushing sack of shit. Get the fuck out. I wish you the best. But you can be a gentleman about it, like I am.
Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. They'll respect you more in the long run. They'll respect you more. It's paralegal activity, man. And a lot of y'all dumbasses who've been in these broken ass relationships for so long, I have a feeling y'all gonna need them. So the boy Louis is gonna tell you all about them. We're gonna be right back in 30 seconds.
Hello, it's your boy Louis Football, and I'm here to discuss the leading cause of stress in men, baby mama drama. If your baby mama is tripping and trying to keep your kids away from you, don't ask, what happened? You can do something about it. You go to paralegalactivity.com today. They will draft your paperwork and get you right. Paralegalactivity.com, baby. Take it from me, Louis Football. You don't need a new baby mama. You need a ghost.
Let's start with the news. What happened style, my friends. So get ready for action. Yeah, let's go to Texas this time. A man went out on a date with a lady, and they got into the restaurant, and somebody outside, thinking of the man that he was a parking attendant, laid down $40 to park the cars and whatnot. When they go inside the restaurant and get the table, a server comes to the guy and say, "Hey, man, you got scammed. That person does not work for the restaurant. You just got scammed." So the dude gets up from his date, goes outside to his car, turns a corner, and shoots the man to death. Comes back to the car, puts the weapon inside the car, and goes back to resume the date. It was 2 days after that he got arrested because the girl, the date, recognized that there were some videos in the TV looking for the couple that killed this man. So she went clean and said, "Hey, man, I didn't have anything to do with it. It was my date." He got arrested. So how much ballsack does it take, or it doesn't, to leave your table, grab a piece, and kill somebody outside and finish your meal? That is something insane. That's the world that we live in. Maybe it only happens in Texas. But
Hope he left the tip.
I mean,
well, he left the tip to the guy and he killed him. I would have been like, if I was the server, I was like, "Yo, man, tip the tip." And RIP to Mr. Jerry Springer. Anybody knows who this guy is? Okay.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, he was a tabloid talk show host his show was named Jerry Springer. He was famous. Let me give you a little background of him. He was a lawyer by trade. He was a lawyer in Cincinnati. He became mayor of Cincinnati for 1 year, and then he failed to be the governor of Ohio. That's when he became a political reporter and commentator in Cincinnati television.
I think he got caught with a prostitute or something. He got caught with a prostitute. He tried to pay her.
Manny, bro. That was his most popularity.
Yeah,
that was his shit.
That's why he had to do politics, right? Typical Jerry, man. Typical Jerry, man.
Yeah, so listen,
Jerry.
He popularized that. The thing is that,
I remember being a kid, man. Like, you saying, you skip school, we watched Jerry, man. You know what I'm saying? That was behind man. Watching all them crackheads fight, all the crackheads fight with each other or something.
No, the thing is this, man. The thing is that the show had a lot of controversy, incest, adultery, profanity, fights, and nudity.
Hey, but no one would ever forget him. That's for sure.
We're gonna try to follow in the footsteps. So, good inspiration, Jerry Springer, man.
Definitely not.
Shit, that's the news for right now. So remember, when you look at the world, ask yourself, what happened?
Say that again.
Man, I forgot.
We're out of here, man.
So
like, save, and subscribe, though. Subscribe, and comment. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, man. And make sure you're tuning in every Thursday to the What Happened YouTube channel. Hit us up on Instagram at What Happened, man. Comment. Keep fucking with us. Hit us up on Gmail at whathappened@gmail.com. That's WHAHAPPEND@gmail.com. Hit us up on Instagram, What Happened. We about to have the TikTok up too. That's gonna be What Happened everywhere. That's Nene. It's the boy Allen, Louis Football. You already know who I am, man. I ain't even got to tell you. You see the face. Come
Yo, it's your boy Louis Football, and don't forget to watch the What Happened YouTube channel. Also, follow us on Instagram. We're counting on you, baby, okay? Stay healthy and enjoy.